I'm going to break down exactly how regular people with 9-to-5 skills are escaping their job and making 6 figures online. This is coming from someone who did that exact thing themselves last year. It's unbelievable how simple it is to actually start your own personal brand and make a good living while doing it. Take Miss Excel for example. She was projected to do $25 million in 2023. This is completely due to her quick rise on platforms like TikTok and Instagram. Her strategy was extremely simple. Pick a skill and become an authority. Start posting valuable content around those skills which people will resonate with. Miss Excel's target market was people that used Excel in their daily life. She would share simple tips and tricks on how to streamline their workflow. These videos weren't taking very long for Miss Excel to make, and she would easily go viral with them. Now the real question is, how does she actually make the money? Well, she has all this traffic flooding across her page, and her bio is extremely well optimized. She shows immediate authority with the first line in her bio. Microsoft MVP trained 1 million plus users. Then she adds even more, saying she was mentioned on Forbes, Daily Mail, Insider, CNBC. This is building her up as the go-to person to learn Excel. And after that, she shows you value in how you can use Excel to save you time. Now, after all that authority boasting, she has a link tree in her bio. The main one you want to look out for here is where it says all courses. This is where she makes her big bucks. She packages Excel courses and sells them on her website. She builds the product once and sells it many times over. Once the product is built, she focuses on making content for her social media. The more eyeballs, the more money. A percentage of the eyeballs will check out the link in her bio and then actually go ahead to purchase the course. She has many courses that range from $300 all the way up to $1,200. Now, you might be thinking, Mike, I'm not smart enough to actually create a course like this and sell a product like this. And that's completely fine. You don't need just one skill like Excel that you can monetize. Plus, when you sell a course, you normally need a lot of good traffic coming across your profile to actually make good money with it. The other option you have is providing a service to other businesses. Let's take the skills that I learned, for example, which is landing pages. A landing page is a one-page website where there's a clear call to action. Your goal is to get someone to purchase a product or book a call on that page. In reality, it's just a simplified website. Now, when you're selling a service, you don't actually need a crazy amount of followers to make money. You just need a hyper-personalized offer that resonates with your ideal client. Let me give you an example. I help animal product e-commerce owners increase their revenue by creating a hyper-focused and optimized landing page. You see how I niche down into saying animal product e-commerce owners? That is a very specific target market. That means I actually have less competition now because who else is going to target that market and niche down that much? Now, I'm going to show you someone who's crushing it with the landing page space at the moment. Osh is someone who dominated Twitter when he first came on the scene, and he actually started selling landing pages. He made $18,000 in his first 60 days. This was while working as 9-to-5 at an agency. He was targeting an e-commerce niche as he already actually worked with some of them in the agency he was currently working at during the day. So all he had to do was start focusing on posting content that would help e-commerce owners increase the conversion on their landing page. That meant tips and tricks left, right and center. He even made designs on before and afters on showing those business owners how he could improve their websites and landing pages. Those before and afters left those business owners intrigued on how Osh could help them increase their revenue. Conveniently, Osh has a link in his bio, which is his landing page, where that business owner can book a call. After the lead or prospect actually hits the link for his landing page, there's going to be tons of social proof, and Osh tells you exactly what he offers and exactly what he's achieved for other clients. From here, they can book a call through his calendar and actually let Osh sell them on a landing page. Osh can charge anywhere from $1,000 all the way up to $4,000. Now, one thing that's amazing about Osh's story, it was actually put together and crafted by myself. The plan that he focused on and the formula that he used, I told him how to put that into action, and I gave him the plan and the game plan, the action plan to go ahead and achieve what he wanted to. We used the exact same strategy and a little bit of tweaking to suit Osh that I used to leave my 9 to 5 and go freelancing full time. Osh came to me, he had skills, absolutely, but he was burned out from his 9 to 5. So I realized straight away that he had skills that could be monetized and sold. He'd tried so many different ventures for actually 2 years, he said, and none of them worked. He had no social media following, so we went through an entire game plan and mapped out what we could do and what we could achieve to actually... We went through an entire game plan and mapped out exactly what Osh had to do to achieve the success that he wanted to have. I helped Osh determine the target market, the content strategy, his offer and positioning, his sales strategy, his pricing structure, and honestly, the list goes on. This meant all he had to do was execute on his daily KPIs. After his first 30 days, he gained like 2,000 followers. This came with dozens of leads looking to work with him. This freed up Osh from his 9 to 5 struggles of not being paid enough, to be quite honest. After this inflow of leads and inflow of money, he had enough cash saved up to where he could leave that 9 to 5 and actually go full-time freelancing. This is exactly what can be achieved when you have those daily inputs and a well thought out plan to actually achieve the goals that you want. And believe me, if it's possible for me and Osh, it's possible for absolutely anybody. I was a telecommunications technician, which is, to be honest, it's a fancy word for saying I climbed poles, went in manholes, fixed telephone lines. That's what I did day to day, straight after I left school. After 5 years of doing that, I started freelancing online and built my personal brand through Twitter. So if you want to do the same, like this video, subscribe, and check out the link in my bio to get started. See you in the next video. Take care. Mike.